Welcome to episode 3 of Import X.
We hope you guys have had a choice week.
Choice?
Yeah, choice. I didn't write the script, but hey, our week's been pretty cool too.
A couple of weeks ago we checked out the action at Manukau Velodrome.
Oh, pronunciation, fella? Manukau.
Skidfest, you'll see me some of that coming up in the show.
My man Mark goes drifting in Darren McDonald's S13 at the On Boost track day in Taupo.
Pretty embarrassing. Plus we see what people in Wellington will do to win a free set of mag wheels.
Hey, if you think your car's cool enough to be on our show,
Your show.
you can send us the picture and the spec sheet to myride@importx.co.nz.
Plus Adam Scott, you're going to be one happy fella tonight. You won our race tech seat.
Awesome. Hey, we got more prizes for you other folks out there as well.
So stick around for another wicked episode of Import X. We're here outside the Manukau Velodrome for Toots.
That's right, the Skidfest 2004 south of Auckland is just absolutely going off here.
Champions are old cars, new cars, conversions, we've got it all covered here.
That's right, here at the Skidfest here. Thousands of people have turned up here just to check out the burning rubber action. It's just absolutely going off here.
Yep, when I was practicing on my BMX around the velodrome, it was nothing like this. Okay, it was a grifter.
Stamped up, wanting to do a good skid, pop tyres, keep on popping them as long as the gearbox hold up.
Just for a little bit of information, you get 5 points for popping a tyre at Skidfest. I figure if you pop 2, that's 10 points. And it always helps if they're warm before you go on the pad. 4th gear entrance, not too bad, good effort. Dale's Turbo RX323 is super clean. Go the big Skid King. Uh-oh. Bugger.
Just the clutch slips.
Yeah.
Put another clutch in it in the weekend, but someone else can go out and we'll let it cool down and back out.
Well, it seems, guys, that Dale has unfortunately had a bit of a nasty accident with the engine, slipped the clutch, overheated, but he was doing well out there.
Does well, he's up and down the gears, good crowd, good people, good weather. How's this guy? He won the Tauranga round, last Skidfest event. So got a Lancer Evo 3 motor in it. Lock diffs, the whole 9 yards, and he just drove it straight up from Tauranga. Big O's. Tony Patterson, the White Lancer, doing well. Good smoke. You get points for driving style, that's drifting and using the whole pad. 10 points for condition of the car, so he's probably a little bit lacking in that department.
All right, now apparently this is your first time competing in a Skidfest of sorts, and what does Skidfest mean to you?
Making lots of smoke, man, and making the crowd roar, eh? That's the main thing.
Speaking of 10 points for condition of the car, I think that guy didn't get any. No window and buffed front. Import X got cameras pretty much on all of our cars. Inside, outside, we're giving you all the angles. Poor stinky feet Benny in the back seat. I think he had a little bit of seasickness afterwards. You can also earn 10 points for the crowd response, so they got to love you. You got to work for it. We'll show you how that's done later on in the episode.
Hi, I'm Rob from R.I.P.S. Welcome to my workshop. Come and have a look around.
We're probably best known for our GDS4. This car over there, come on, we'll have a talk about it. This is a 92 GDS4 Skyline. Standard come out with an RB20 DET and 5-speed. We decided that that just wasn't going to cut it, so we hooked all that gear out, and I built up a totally stock 3-litre twin-cam engine, turbocharged, approximately 750 horsepower. I've got sick people saying that you just can't do this and you can't do that unless you've got all the flash gear, so we thought, right, let's have a go and see how fast we can go with basically really standard gear. We got down to a 1020 at 134 mile an hour. and basically street trim. A little bit of stuff was taken out of it, obviously, for safety. We found our biggest problem was gearboxes. We smashed about 5 gearboxes. The power was easy, but we just couldn't get it down on the track. This is your basic nitrous oxide bottle. It's a 10 pound. In our car we used to go through one of these about every 5 runs. It's good for real cheap performance on any turbo vehicle, or non-turbo, but we find that with turbos they work especially well. Call it throttle in a bottle, and it sure is. This one here is for a customer in the UK. We've got a GT42, about 800 horsepower turbo here. Over this side we've got the beginnings of an intake plenum that we're building for them. We make our own trumpets, we do all our own TIG welding, all our own fabricating. The one that's going on this is going to be pretty flash, but this will give you an idea of just a basic one that we do for normal street cars. That's for an R33 Skyline with an RB25 DET. Fully customised plenum, we can make them to suit whatever you want to do. This is my new truck. We're building this because we found the old Skyline was just a bit too heavy. So this one is half the weight, it's going to have more power, it's going to be road legal. I started off with Grandpa's old Datsun 1200 Ute, it was a one owner, real mint, and I thought, man, this thing's too slow, we've got to cut it up. So we completely stripped it, we've made our own full tube frame, we've tubbed it, lightened it, cut it, you name it, we're going to do it. Yeah, should be good, should be a handful. Okay, in here we're putting an RB30 turbo. Basically exactly the same combination as what we've run in the Skyline. We've made a reliable 750 to 800 horsepower with standard internals, so we thought we'll chuck it into a body that's half the weight and see how we go. Got 15 by 12 drag stars on the rear, C4 drag transmission with a trans brake. We're hoping to get the whole vehicle around 9 to 950 kilos, but unfortunately when I hop in it'll probably go over 1,000. It should still be good for 8's road legal, so that's what we're hoping for. As you can see, there's a hell of a lot of work still to be done up the front. We're taking our time, we're doing it right, and I just can't wait. It's going to be awesome. We're really looking forward to having this thing on the road.
Coming up after the break, Mark nearly cries when Darren McDonald takes him drifting in Taupo.
Toots brings you the EA Gamezone with legend title Need for Speed Underground.
Then we check out the Slap 300Z owned by Karl from Welly, plus more free stuff later on in the show.
Import X taking its first look at drifting. We're here with Darren. Dude, thank you for some time.
Sweet.
Tell us about your car, man.
It's a 89 Nissan Silvia. Just got the standard SR20 in it.
Lead us through it. What's different? We've got the different turbo.
Yep.
What else is different in here of a factory car?
Pretty much the radiator. It's actually a Mercedes-Benz core that I've fabricated tanks on. We've got all the piping, the truss intercooler.
Yep.
Obviously the Turbonetics turbo, the exhaust manifold, and just a little bit of precautions for heat and stuff.
Like say, we'll use your little bonnet here and free shameless plug for these guys. Say that's a corner there, and we come in from say here. How are we supposed to be looking at this thing, you know?
I'd probably come down the straight and then just start with a little bit of the handbrake. Then you just like power, you know, just balance the throttle to keep it sideways. Keep your foot on the throttle and just obviously just touch over, you know, over correction, then it changes direction. But it's all to do with throttle control.
How many horsepower do you need for drifting?
A beginner like myself, probably maybe 200 kilowatt would be nice at the rear wheels. But I'm running Tane suspension all around, so I've custom made the front arms, got Tane caster rods, Tane in the rear, and Crisco upper control arms. The front, you want a lot of caster, a lot more than standard. Caster is just the angle relevant from the bottom ball joint to the top, the angle of the strut basically.
So you want the car sort of like that way?
Yeah, about. I'm only running about 6 to 7 degrees, 6.5 and 7 on the other side. Some of the top guys will get up to like 10 degrees. The diff is just a standard diff lock. I needed an LSD, like the standard viscous LSD is just no good. it always goes back to one wheel, you know, right when you don't need it to.
Yeah.
So I just basically pulled it out and welded it up. That way I know it's always two wheel.
For the people at home, say a car like this, and obviously we don't all have Mag and Turbo sponsorship.
Yeah.
You know, what is this sort of thing? What's it going to cost you to get into it?
10 to 15 grand, that's fairly cheap for any form of motorsports, you know.
It's probably one of the cheapest forms of motorsport around.
Yeah, definitely.
Favourite thing when you're about drifting?
Yeah, going sideways, eh?
Going sideways?
Yeah, it's the best feeling.
Do you get scared?
Yeah, regularly, yeah. Yeah, nah, I bet that's just part of it, you know. There's the way you find out your own limitations, really.
Right now, let's have a real good look at one of the most classic car games ever, Need for Speed Underground Part 1. This game just absolutely goes off. There's just everything. This brought tuner culture to video games. Body kits, engine upgrades, turbo, nitrous, just the whole works. Everything that we love to do in real life right here on Import X is caught in this very game. It's just absolutely off the hook. Come check it out with me, it's all good. Right here you can select your favorite car. I've got a bit of a list of cars that I've currently worked on, and my favorite here is the R34 GTR 4-wheel drive twin turbo RB26. It's just going off. As you can see, I've got the wide body kit going on, color candy gold paint thing. Oh, it's just absolutely mean. Look at the 20-inch rims, people. Low profile wheels. Oh, can't wait for part 2 where you can even customize it even further. There's a selection of things that you can do in terms of racing. There's your drag track, there's your circuit track, a sprint track, but my absolute favorite has got to be the drift track. Revving it up, dialing it up on the dyno, and we're off. All right. Now, drifting is not as easy as you think. It's a coordination of braking and accelerating and handbraking, even chopping the gears down and up. And honestly, you're going to have hours of fun with doing this thing. Look how cool the drifting is here. You just see how all the lighting effects just smooth out on the car here, how it goes all over the damn place. It's just going off. And if you're good enough, you score points by going through this drift track here without touching the wall, pulling the meanest drifts and carrying that drift as far as you can. Now taking this bit of a corner here, it's quite tight, pull the handbrake and we're spinning around, taking it real good. Ah, perfect. That's all what drifting is about in this one. That pretty much cuts it for Need for Speed Underground Part 1 this week. Now, if you don't have it, get out to your local store and get it, because it's a must-have before Need for Speed Underground Part 2 comes off. And if you want to be the king of Need for Speed, you got to have it. Now, Need for Speed 2 is going to be coming out about mid-November. It's got a whole lot more things you can do in terms of customization and race time. So, I can't wait. Just got to get my hands on it, which is that pre-release copy. I'm waiting for it. It's all good. Make sure you catch me next week on the next EA Gamezone.
Forged rebuild. It's got forged pistons, JE race ones in it, ARC intercoolers. It's capable of running up to about 18 pounds on the turbos it's got. Hoping to get around about 400 to 450 kilowatts at the wheel. It's got HKS T25 turbos, which are good for around about 500 horsepower. We're running with Viper amps. We've got 3 of those in it. 6 directed 10-inch dual voice call studio subs. One 4x75 watt and one is a 2500 watt D-class. I've originally done it candy blue, and then I want to do something different, so we put the flames into it. I won the Best Nissan 2003 Auto Salon in Wellington and 2004 Auto Salon in Christchurch. Got a JVC head unit, JVC TV and Xbox in it. Blazed, it's just to go with this theme of the flames in there on the car. Wellington's great, it's a good little town to live in. Good environment, good pace, yeah.
Stick around, we check out what the locals do on a cold Friday night in Welly.
Then on to my side of town, South Sea, for some rubber shredding action at Skidfest.
Also round 1 of the Bikini pageant at the 04 Nats with the evening wear section.
We're here for the Mega Turbo Wheel Grab!
What would you do free set of wheels, Toots.
I don't know about you, I'd hold on to some myself.
All night.
You can do now at 7 o'clock. You can
Some people go to anything on a free set of wheels.
Check out these cats.
So down here in Wellington, we're sitting here with Clint from Mag and Tibbet. Dude, what's going on?
We've got a 24-hour wheel grab happening here. What we've got is 20 people standing around a car holding on to it. Pretty much the last person's left, and they'll get $3,000 worth of wheels at the end of it, the last person standing.
So what's your game plan? What's your strategies?
The game plan is to win these mags.
Yep.
And then buy the car after.
We're going to win. Yeah, we're going to win.
How can both of you win?
Well, we're going to be the last two. Yeah, last two.
And here they are.
Smart thinking.
Handcuffs.
Well, those aren't allowed. It's on your hands.
Yeah, my car's a beautiful Toyota.
Hey, Toots, don't you have some of those?
1991.
Yeah?
Oh, it's going to be the best people moving in town with those chrome vans.
Oh yeah, I borrowed those from eBay.
Probably going to be just elimination games. I think it should be down to that.
Yeah, okay.
People from Hobbit Town.
So I tried to wash it, and then without even thinking, I just took my hand off it.
Oh, he let go. No free rims for him.
Came here, it's this guy's helmet, and they just chucked me in it. This is the way I got. I got no sleeping bag, no nothing.
We are the official spotters.
It started to rain.
Put your hand back on it.
Hopefully going to kick a few more people out.
I want my mags. Whatever it takes, man.
Yeah, it's been hard day.
Oh, those Wellingtonians are hard.
Rain.
How's your night, Luke?
It's good, man. The last
My
few
hotel
hours
room was very warm and comfy. How about yours, Toots?
Yeah, apart from the cameraman's thing, pretty comfy too.
Every hour we have to stand on one foot for 10 minutes.
This is the last time, bro. This is the first time and the last time.
Is he wearing a condom on his hand?
The support is pretty good.
It's a band-aid for the calluses.
That's just wrong.
Oh, look at the pain on his face.
How's the guy with the lay on his, you know, it's Wellington.
How's that feeling, man?
Well, only held onto the wheels for 28 hours. How lucky is this guy? $3,000 worth of wheels and tyres.
Yeah?
Good on you, mate.
Quick survey around the Import X office, and we're all going with $1 down. 28 hours. Oh, that's love, man. Support guy, man. Back to the action at Skidfest 04. Fill in your car. Keep the revs going. And swing it large. Now you also get points for popping a tyre, but I'll give you a tip. This is not the way to do it.
So good, bro? Yeah, dude.
On the corner of the tunnel into the Velodrome.
Now after your run, it seems like your engine has sort of putted out on you. What happened as you're coming up the hill?
Oh, I actually hit the, there's a sharp bloody piece of curb there, and I actually nicked that and bloody popped the tyre, and then the bloody motor died, and then we had to push up the hill, so we gutted, yeah.
So what was a two-wheel drive skid car became a six-man push up the hill?
Yeah, that's one.
Mad Mike, one of the original founders of the Wotang clan.
Running 13B PP, RX8 block, built by Kiwi Ari. Yeah, got all light and rotors, cross-drilled centric shafts. This thing should go right.
This thing should go right. Hell, it's had more money than I make in 5 years tipped into it. What an entrance. Now this is how to do it. Use the whole of the pad. 10 points for driving style. So you want to be drifting. You want to be swinging all over the pad. Then you get 10 points for the condition of the car. Now this thing is amazing. Totally detailed engine bay. Straight panels. Clean interior. So he's going to be taking 10 points out for that. 10 points for crowd response. And we'll show you how to rack the crowd up. Mad Mike's got this thing sorted. It's also something to do with your girlfriend on a Sunday, I reckon. There she is, patiently sitting in the passenger seat, thrown round. Oh, super clean car. Mazda 808, 13B peripheral port. Arm out of the window, smoking large. 10 points for your smoke as well. He's got that happening. Now check this thing out. This is how to get the crowd going. Put the line lock brake button on, out of the car, keep it going in third gear, and then, come on crowd, give me some noise, no hands! And casually hop back in the car and continue on with your burnout. It's that easy. Now Mad Mike won the day with a 38 overall. But the only thing he didn't do was pop tyres, but it looks like he's popped some in here. That ain't a squirter gun under the bonnet either. Got a lot of toys in it, but I ain't got one of those. Skidfest 04, what a wicked event. We got some more footage coming up later on in the series. Too much fun to be had. You guys have to come and join us at one of these events.
Not as planned. We overheated the bastard. We got front brakes locked on and snapped the throttle cable, so it wasn't all to plan. There's a trick I've only practiced on the driveway, but yeah, sweet as.
Now we take a free quick perv at the latest DVD from the Wildcard boys.
Vision represents Wildcard, baby. Come on, let's go. It's the Wildcard DVD. It's the Wildcard DVD. It's the Wildcard DVD. Fast cars, homie, straight from the streets. It's the Wildcard DVD. It's the Wildcard DVD. It's the Wildcard DVD. Fast cars, homie, straight from the streets. Let's go, homie. Turn the engine on. The music's pumping and I got my seatbelt on. Ready to hit the track races. Got too much knives on me. I hope I don't blow my engine. Moving so fast you might think I'm Van Diesel. Michael chipped up with 2 hands on the wheel. Foot to the pedal, giving me a fast thrill. Competition, I leave them like roadkill. Check the trophy, check the plaques. I'm the real at every racetrack. Why call homie? We bring the facts. At every race level, you better believe that. It's the Wildcard DVD. It's the Wildcard DVD. It's the Wildcard.
If you like that, then just email Mark at importx.co.nz to win one of 6 DVDs we have to give away. Take a deep breath, don't go to the toilet, grab your box of Snowtex, the Bikini Jam is next.
Next week, we got more rides from you good people of Aotearoa.
More Tech Talk. Wildcard lend us their footage of the Fast Fours Jamboree, including our own Rod Harvey's 8.4 second pass in the heat of Queensland.
We got more free stuff for y'all, and we bring you the best of the Mulu street scene from H-Town, Waikato.
Plus the EA Gamezone, and again more quality footage that is the bikini pageant we all love.
See you next week on Import X.